different languages. I don't know how many words, it doesn't say, but he had to do it within the span of an hour, and he beat 70 linguistic experts. But remember, this is a 10-year-old doing this. But when you think about this, at 10 years old, being able to do this into 20 different languages shows that this kid is highly capable.
Right.
But like with most stories about hyperpolyglots and stuff, they usually are polyglots. Like, to sell a bullshit lie, it's better to be based in some kernel of truth, as the old saying would say.
Interesting approach, but to be honest, after having seen quite a few polyglots, I don't think that most of them are actually good or they are really polyglots. It's not what is a polyglot would be the first question we need to ask. And maybe this can be an item of this discussion/debate. What makes you a polyglot? Does having beginner level or lower intermediate level in 5 languages, not to mention the number, what is the number? You're a polyglot. And a language number 5, language number 4, do dialects count? Like, there are a few things we should consider. But regardless of that, even if we decide, you have to know, 5 languages to be a polyglot, great. But what's the level? Because, I'd rather be someone who is really, really fluent and even professionally fluent at 2 languages, and then maybe I study here and there a little bit for passion about other languages. I guess I'm not a polyglot at that point. Then to be someone who, I'm a polyglot, but it's like he's good in one language and then the rest, he just knows some elementary stuff, but he's a polyglot because he can put together a couple of sentences. And here's the thing, are they really polyglots? We should really create a professional academic definition of what the heck a polyglot is. So do you have to have, if we have to involve the common European frame of reference in it, do you have to have at least C1 level in 6 languages, 5 languages? Then you can call yourself a polyglot. Because people call themselves polyglots just because they learn a few sentences. They're not polyglots at that point. They're not. They're just people who are passionate about languages, full stop. And if they kept it at that, I would never criticize someone who's like, I'm so passionate, I love languages, that's all I do. So I know I'm not fluent in all these languages, I'm fluent in 2, but I really like learning this and I want to share these. Look, I like how they say it in this language, this sentence, I'm going to repeat it. I mean, like, good, great, nice. But then there is the whole, let me teach you my method. And that's when there is a problem. But the definition of what a polyglot is, it's really crucial for us to actually even have a debate on whether or not most polyglots are actually polyglots.